This is our Teachers as Change Agents project by Emily Daymude
and Brittany Larson.
Warm, well-run classrooms begin with the room's physical layout, the arrangement of desks and working space, the attractiveness and the appeal of bulletin boards, the storage of materials and supplies.
It all started with an idea that our CT suggested. She was in desperate need of an organized area that had pre-prepared materials.
Our CT wanted a space for math games to be stored. These games need to be easily accessible for the students to use. With all materials, they all need to be in one place together. This area needed to be efficient for students to be able to have a quick transition. Also, no preparation needed to be done on the teacher's end. Therefore, she can spend more time teaching and the students can independently get to their games.
Her current space is very underutilized in the classroom. All the materials are not accessible and very unorganized. This space is being wasted. There are no homes for supplies, and the students nor the teachers can access items. The overall organization is very confusing.
We used McGraw-Hill Everyday Mathematics curriculum to organize these games. We prepared over 20 math games with pre-printed instructions and materials and game boards.
At first, we had no idea where to start. The first thing we had to do was put together and clean the already existing space. Cards were all mixed together, not labeled, and didn't know what games they were for. They definitely were not accessible for students. Multiple spots around the room had the same items. They were scattered everywhere.
Teachers who do not have systems for these and other housekeeping items in place waste precious teaching time to deal with situations that have no bearing on student learning and achievement.
We tidied the space and clearly labeled all of the cards. This way of organization would be easy for the students to keep clean. There was also many extra storage bins that were taking up way too much space, so we condensed those down to the back.
We created a space that can be used by both the teacher and students. It is easy for students to independently get their materials and follow directions to understand how they're supposed to play the games. Everything is highly visible for the students, and all supplies for the math games are condensed down to one spot in the room. Bins are easily maintainable to keep clean.
In the U.S. today, school districts serving the largest populations of Black, Latino, or American Indian students receive roughly $1,800 or 13% less per student in state and local funding than those serving the fewest students of color.
Originally, we had planned on creating 20 different bins to store each math game with the supplies needed to play the games. But because of funding, we were only able to organize the supplies because we didn't have enough materials to separate for each game.
All in all, our cooperating teacher has to spend less time preparing math games and giving them more time to teach. Students can play these games independently. All the materials are easily accessible for the students, and the teacher can use this area for years and years to come.
Thanks for watching!